At 2:17 a.m., a motion sensor on the third floor of the Old County Courthouse in Georgia activated. The building was empty. The hallway was still, but the staircase, the old wooden one built more than a century ago, recorded a slow, rhythmic pressure. Not footsteps, not shifting weight. Just a cycle. A rise, and a fold, repeating every 4.2 seconds. A pattern one technician later described as the closest thing to breathing. The courthouse was completed in the late 1800s, a sturdy structure of heart pine and brick. During the day, it behaves like any other historical building, quiet, predictable, unchanged by time. But at night, especially in the hours after midnight, staff began to notice something different. The first reports appeared in the 1980s. Night guards described a faint inhaling sound on the staircase, not creaking wood, not settling beams, but a slow, deliberate rhythm. A sound that suggested someone was standing on the central steps, drawing in breath and letting it out. One guard wrote in a logbook, "It begins only when the building empties. I can't explain it, but I'm never alone on that landing." At first, supervisors dismissed it as imagination or old building acoustics, but as staff rotated over the years, the descriptions stayed the same. People who never met each other repeated identical details. The breathing began only at night, only on the stairs, and only on the same 3 steps near the middle landing. Everything changed in 1999, when new pressure-sensitive sensors were installed as part of a security upgrade. These sensors detected physical force applied to structural points, something far more precise than a simple noise reading. On their second week of testing, the sensors captured a sequence that startled everyone reviewing the logs. Step 4 activated 2 seconds later. Step 5. Then Step 6, but there was no forward movement. No upward motion, no weight traveling across the staircase at all. Instead, the steps pressed downward, released, and pressed again. A perfect cycle. 4 seconds on, 4 seconds off. Over and over for nearly 6 minutes. The technicians searched for every rational explanation. Temperature fluctuations, foundations settling, hidden drafts, vibration from nearby roads. None of it matched the recorded pattern. Hot pine wood can expand with moisture, but not in a steady rhythm, not on isolated stairs. And not only in the middle of the night, when engineers attempted daytime tests, the staircase remained completely stable. No cycles, no movement, nothing out of the ordinary. But past midnight, the pattern returned. Archivists researching older courthouse documents found references reaching back to the 1930s. Janitors and clerks working late reported feeling watched on the staircase. Some described a sudden coldness on the landing. Others said they felt someone standing behind them, though no one was there. None of them spoke of creaks or shifts. They spoke of presence. Security guards in the early 2000s added new reports. One of them insisted he heard breathing behind him during patrol. A long inhale, a quiet exhale. He left the job shortly after. No camera ever recorded a figure. No shadow ever moved on film, but the sensors continued to document the pattern. Researchers considered the possibility of acoustic resonance, perhaps a distant structure producing low-frequency vibrations. But pressure sensors respond to force, not sound. That theory failed immediately. Others wondered if the courthouse, having witnessed generations of trials, emotional breakdowns, final sentences, and desperate last pleas, might hold some form of residual imprint and echo of human intensity anchored to one physical space. There is no scientific evidence for such a phenomenon, but there is also no scientific explanation for what the sensors recorded, because the rhythm has never stopped. In 2008, 2013, 2017, and again in 2021, the staircase was tested during routine building checks. Every test showed the same nighttime behavior. A slow compression, a slow release, repeating like the breath of something standing still. The courthouse still functions today, its stairs freshly polished for visitors who walk them without noticing anything strange. But when the last person leaves and the lights shut off, the building returns to its other self. The one recorded in decades of logs and unexplained data. A staircase that behaves like a living thing. A staircase that reacts when no one is inside. A staircase that, for reasons no one has ever identified, seems to breathe. And the final question remains, if something is standing there in the darkness, why has it never moved?